Mountains, the nature's way of proving that all the good things are wild and free. A lot of us dream of leaving the busy cities and moving to mountains to live a life of clean air and unadulterated peace. But there are very few who actually leave the rat race behind and pull it off. In the next few episodes, I'll be in search of such inspirations and real life stories to decipher that is the grass really greener on the other side? On all my trips, I look for some inspiring stories. So while most of the times I find them, sometimes the stories find me. On my first ever solo trip, I ended up at Mudhouse Experiential Hostel. A vision of Rahul Kumar, a filmmaker with Nat Geo, who sold off everything and relocated from bustling Delhi to the quaint scenic village of Jibhi in Himachal to set up a small world for the like-minded travel community. They say positivity is infectious, and such are the vibes of this place that along with hundreds of other travelers, it also brought in another happy soul, Manpreet Deswal, a trained pilot and a chartered accountant who's now living his dreams in the mountains. Manpreet is a friend of Rahul and is now the experience architect of Mudhouse.
So the basic idea to start Mudhouse was to make a place where like-minded people can come, meet, collaborate, conversations can happen, and all can share their life story. So since we started, our first project was Himalayan Writing Fellowship, where some writers used to come here for a month. They used to write their books in such peaceful environment and they go back. After that, our next project was the Alternate Living Project. So it was about living the alternate life. It was about living like in cities we think that this is the life, this is how life is. But we wanted to show that even today we can go to sustainable life living again, like people used to live in past.
Right. It didn't take me long to realize that Manpreet is very much like JB, raw, unpretentious and welcoming, with very simple mantras of life.
Here it's about sustainability, not about luxury. Here it's about surviving the mountains, not conquering the mountains. So in past 1 year, we have hosted more than 3,000, maybe around 4,000 travelers, and we have heard so many stories, so many different kind of people, and the energy which we get here is from our travelers only, because they feel so good, so happy here, and they open up after coming here.
If you ask around, the locals say that Manpreet is as pahadi as one can be and is always game to take you around to some mesmerizing hidden spots and unknown trails.
So in cities, our life was limited to our work only, surrounded with some people only. But once we shifted here, now every day is a new day, every day is a new learning, and new people, new travelers, new thoughts, new stories, new things to learn. And we are like improving our skills also. Even if you don't want to, you will improve after coming here.
You don't have any option.
Because you don't have any option. They are so like, you won't find electrician on time, you won't find carpenter on time, so you have to learn everything on your own. So this is the best part which I am enjoying after coming here, that I have learned so many new skills. I have become a painter, I have become a carpenter, I have become plumber.
Mudhouse is not just a hostel, it's a home for all the city bruised souls. And there have been innumerable instances when the travelers came here just for a weekend and ended up spending weeks.
So people call me Odi here, and my full name is Oindrila, which is a very complicated one. But so I'm from Bombay. Cafe Lazy Hazy is what I came for. one day I saw a post on Instagram saying that they want someone to help them with the cafe as a manager, and I told them that I'm really interested because I do want to open a cafe in the hills someday. But the good part is that I'm not only sitting in a cubicle and working on my laptop and creating ideas about the cafe, I'm also getting involved with the cook. I'm also serving our travelers, so that sort of helps me learn a lot. So Mud House has taught me how to value transient relationships more and how to live in the moment around the bonfire.
This place has an aura that makes you feel at home. Right from the start, it feels like a friend's backyard where you can just be yourself. And there is a reason why it's called an experiential hostel. Because every time you're here, the hosts, the fellow travelers, and the conversations will make your visit truly experiential.